This is an important notification from the Windows Defender Security Alert Center regarding a security breach notification on the IP address of your computer, which might compromise information of privacy of the user, like usernames, passwords, credential, financial information, etc. So please call us back on this number as soon as possible to fix the issue. You can ask for me. My name is John Williams. Thank you so much and have a nice day.
The scammer you just watched is scamming people from his home in India, called Swati Kalyan to be specific. He does this with his personal laptop and is running a tech support scam where he pretends like there is something wrong with the victim's computer or laptop and that he, together with his company, which is called USAPC, needs to install a network firewall on the victim's computer.
So here's where the foreign addresses have reverted back to your IP address of this computer. So due to the network firewall not being updated on time, the configuration of your IP address got disconnected with its media. You can see over here it says connection specific DNS suffix. The DNS stands for domain network security. This media got disconnected because of not being updated on time. So what we'll do for you here is security firewall, which we're going to install for you. If the network firewall security is not updated, these connections will misuse your internet connection to commit cybercrime activities online.
The firewall that he makes the victims pay for is obviously completely fake. These kinds of scammers don't do anything but give the victim a false sense of security by pretending to work on the computer for a few hours after the victim pays them an amount that can be as high as $699. This specific scammer's role in this huge scamming operation is making calls to people that have already been scammed just to scam them again.
Yeah, you paid $199.99 for the service. I know that you have undergone a loss of $200, but you don't have to worry, because what we're going to do is refunding the $199.99 you paid to our organization. So you're getting this money back, okay? And this network firewall which you would be purchasing, this would be purchased by a different merchant. We cannot buy this advanced network firewall from the same merchant who is going to give you a refund.
This scammer's name is Abhijit, and I know everything about him to the smallest detail, from his IP to his phone number, to his email, social media accounts, passwords, and even his actual home address. Not only does he try to scam these people that have already been scammed by renewing through USAPC, he also scams for his own benefit. With this, you have to think of stealing people their credit card information, social security numbers, and other personal data like their phone number, home address, email address, full name, and IP address. Let's take a look at what he then does with this information that he has stolen from these victims. As you can see, Abhijit is ordering himself something from Amazon with the credit card information of a 76-year-old man called Mr. Burns from Chicago, Illinois. Abhijit is committing identity fraud just to order himself a brand new OnePlus 8T 5G smartphone. The only thing he doesn't know is that somebody is constantly watching him, and he just now revealed his home address to me with the shipping address he gave to Amazon. Of course, I could not let this happen without stepping in, so I decided to contact Amazon about this fraudulent purchase and the identity theft that Abhijit had just committed. Amazon promised me to cancel the order, refund the money back to the real Mr. Burns, and close the fraudulent account down. Besides doing nasty stuff like ordering himself a smartphone, the scammer also frequently tried to secretly make money without the knowledge of his bosses at USAPC by making the victims buy gift cards if they didn't want to comply through USAPC.
Ma'am, let's do one thing for you. If I may ask you a question, if you don't mind, how far is the grocery store from your home? So like, let's say if you have to go to the store and get back, how much time would it take? So how about if I give you a call back after 2 hours? What you can do is just forget this Chase online banking payment. You can just walk up to a grocery store, and from the grocery store you can pick up a Target gift card. Okay, from the grocery store you can pick up a gift card that belongs to Target. Pick a Target gift card worth $100, and you can use that gift card to make the payment of $100. Let the grocery person know that you're getting this card for your personal use, and to activate the card, and make sure that you also get a receipt Okay.
Like I mentioned before, I got his exact address from the Amazon order that he made. His IP address confirms this location, and a GPS scan on a reverse proxy on his network closes in even more on this location. Not only do I have his location, I also got his full name, which I already mentioned a couple times before. I got his full name from his Gmail account, and from the Amazon order that he made earlier, I could also see his personal phone number. And when we run this through the Truecaller database, we can see that this is indeed connected to his name. Furthermore, he also has a file on his computer called abhijit.doc, which confirms his first name, and I found his full name in his keyboard logs as well. His Amazon phone number is the same phone number that he has on his Gmail account, and next to this Gmail account I also found all of his other email addresses and usernames from his Google saved settings. I found some of his social media accounts as well, like his YouTube channel, on which he likes to sing.
Hi, and I'm Abhijit.
Right, I found some interesting stuff the scammer had typed in the past 3 months on his keyboard through the logs of my remote access tool. Firstly, I found his USA PC referral link, which shows me he is agent 73347 with campaign ID 176. I also found his personal bank account number from Indus IND Bank, which is a bank from India, and also his tax identification number, which is called a PAN number in India. Of course, these logs also included a bunch of passwords he uses to log into his personal accounts. I found those of his 2 Facebook accounts, one personal and one to join scammer group chats, and also the passwords for his Amazon account, Ring Central calling account, Microsoft Edge, his Wi-Fi password, Netflix, blockchain, Google Docs, and a secondary Gmail account. With these logins, I could gain access to and find out what his Facebook links were, which unfortunately I am not allowed to show you. I am allowed to show you this from his Facebook though. I initially got this connection from a friend of mine on my Discord server. His name is Midnight, and I will put a link to his YouTube channel in the description. The first thing I did once I got this connection from him was download the scammer's files, and you could say that there were some interesting files on his hard drive. The first 3 files you can see are TXT notepad files. All 3 of them look similar to what you are seeing now. They contained a bunch of victim information. It took me a few hours to get through them, but the files contained the following information: 19 successful scams with an estimate of $10,000 in damage, 54 full names, 536 phone numbers, 29 home addresses, 43 email addresses, 7 credit card details, 22 IP addresses, and 4 social security numbers. The pictures that you could see are webcam snapshots with his son, and the guy in those pictures is the same guy from the singing videos and from the webcam, Abhijit Prakash. It is his personal laptop after all, so sometimes you get to see some very interesting things on watching him for a while. Now that we know everything about Abhijit and his scams, let's let him connect to my computer and show him his own face as my computer background. But before I do so, I quickly want to remind you guys that I have a Patreon on which you can support my fight against scammers. I have a bunch of benefits on there, like early access to my videos, bonus videos, personal contact, and much more. Please consider joining me on patreon.com/scambaiter. And if you don't like Patreon, there's also a link to my PayPal for one-time contributions in the description as well. Thank you guys so much for the support, and now let's get back into the confrontation. Alright guys, so as you can see, we got the virtual machine ready with his face as the background picture. Gonna let him connect to this, and I also have this program right here. So it says Indian scammer has been detected on your system, and then some of his personal information. So I'm just gonna call him, pretend like I'm a victim on his list. I hope he turns on his laptop for me so I can delete all of his files with the victim information on there, and then let him connect to my computer, scare him with his personal information and with his face, and yeah, let's see what he thinks of this. That was the plan until Abhijit decided to tape off his camera and stop using this laptop, but instead use the one you see on the screen right now. Don't worry, I have a different scammer that runs the exact same scam as Abhijit and also works for USA PC. His name is Amit, and he also has a webcam. I watched him for a few weeks, collecting data for my file to scare him and prevent him from scamming people. That's why this video comes in a little bit late, and it took me a few weeks to upload this video. Now let's call him up instead of Abhijit and scare him with his own face.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
sir, this is Amazon, and there has a charge around $600 from your Amazon account,
And I haven't made any order in like 2 months.
and that's why we are just trying to reach you to go ahead and help you out to cancel this transfer. So can you just do one thing, sir? Can you just be in front of your computer?
Yeah, I have my laptop right here.
It's on, right? Now, can you just simply go to Google, open Google. Now, write A as in America, N as in Nancy, Y as in Yankee, A and Y, then D as in Delta, then E as in England, S as in Sugar, K as in King. Now, what came up?
Remote desktop software, anywhere, anytime.
Now, below of it, do you see a green color box says download now? Yes. Click on that. You see something says anydex.exe.
Do you want to allow this program to make changes to your
Click
device?
yes. Can you see anything says accept?
Security warning.
Yes, I click I aware of the risk. Click on that and click on accept. Do you see anything says accept?
Yeah, I do.
Now hold on a sec. Don't do anything. Now look at the left hand side. You see permissions?
Permissions?
Yes. Can you see the permissions at the left hand side?
Alright, Mr. As you can see, I know exactly who you are and what you do. So,
I don't care.
Amit, just listen to me, man. I have a few questions for you. You want to answer those
Sure.
questions? You want to answer those questions for me?
Sure.
All right. So I'm gonna start off easy. You are a scammer, correct?
We do.
Yeah. Okay. So how long have you been doing this?
I'm sorry?
How long have you been doing this, the scamming?
I'm a freshers here.
Amit, you don't have to lie to me. How long have you been scamming for?
2 months.
Amit, you have been scamming since 2017. You don't have to lie
Sorry?
to me. I have all the answers to my own questions. You don't have to lie to me, Amit. I know all the answers to all my own questions, okay? Just be honest
Who
with
are
me.
you?
My name is James. I'm a scam investigator and I've compromised your machine. I know exactly who you are. I know what you do. I know where you live. I know who your family is. I know your phone number, your address. And I have copies of your identity card, okay?
Alright.
So there's no point in lying to me. I have questions for you and I have all the answers to those questions, so you don't have to lie. Okay, so how long have you been scamming for? Just be honest, don't lie to me.
I said 2 months.
Amit, why have I found files from 2017 of you scamming if you're telling me that you have been scamming for only 2 months? You have been scamming for over 4 years, Amit.
Well, we are working with the office computers, so I don't know about it.
Amit, you know damn well what you're doing. I know that you are a scammer, and there's no point in lying to me. I have been watching you for months.
How do you?
Yes, you don't have to lie to me. How long have you been scamming for?
See, we're not scamming anyone. Okay?
2017. Okay, how much do you get paid for the scamming? What is your salary?
10,000.
That's also
Indian
a lie.
rupees.
That's also a lie.
Why?
Why do you keep lying to me, bro? There's no point. I already know the answers to my questions. Like I said, there's no point for you to lie. How much do you make?
10,000?
No, you don't. You make way more. How much do you make? I'm gonna ask you one more time. Alright, do you get a bonus per scam? Do you have incentives if you scam someone, you get extra money? Amit, are you gonna talk to me or you want me to publish your information to over 3 million people? Alright, he's also not picking up his personal number. So yeah, typical scammer behavior. He's lying when I ask him questions, he's refusing to pick up my calls, and he doesn't like confrontation. I don't know what else to do. I'm just gonna wait for him to turn his computer back on and then destroy his computer. I know for a fact he was scared. I could see it in his eyes as soon as he saw his own face, man. So still, we scared him. He probably, I don't know if he's gonna stop scamming. He's been doing it for a while, but still, that's gonna be very demotivating, that's for sure. A few days later, Amit decided to turn his laptop back on, and when I listened into his microphone, he was talking to someone on the phone about formatting his hard drive. I decided to put ransomware on his computer and deleted all of his files, and then I opened his camera, to which he did this. Ahmed then shut down his computer, and after this he never returned. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1 million this year and it's free of cost, and you can always change your mind. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment for the algorithm as well. Hope to see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay cautious. Bye bye.